What's up, everybody? I don't know if you realize this, but Easter is like 2.5 weeks away, and I am so excited for it. We are going to have so many families there this Easter. We are believing God for 700 people, and that means a lot of parents and a lot of kids that we are going to have the chance to interact with and love on. A lot of these kids and their parents, this may be their first exposure to church, and we get to be a representative of their first encounter with Jesus. And for a lot of them, it could be the last chance that they're giving God. And we get to show them who God and who Jesus really is by showing them His love and His grace and His truth. So, I know I talked to you guys about this last week in the video, the new curriculum. We're going to be launching it in May. And it's going to be very intuitive. It's very media-based. It's awesome. But we're going to have a training so everybody is comfortable with it, so everybody knows how all of this runs. So I will let you know in next week's video the date of the training. Now, normally right here, I would start to do something a little bit leadership related in these videos, but I want to go a different route. Today, I want to read to you Galatians 6:9 that says, "So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up." We are entering a very busy season for our ministry. Easter's coming up. We're launching a brand new ministry on Easter. And we're launching a new curriculum in May. And it's really easy to look at all of these changes that are happening and just feel tired and worn out and feel like you just want to be done. But the harvest is coming. These changes that we're making, I believe God is going to use those changes to bring the harvest, because they're going to allow us to reach these kids and these families with the message of Jesus on a whole new level. So during this season of busyness, we have to be intentional about leaning in and finding rest in the Lord. Psalm 62:5 says, "Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from Him." During this season, we have to be intentional about spending time with Jesus. We need to make sure we're carving out time every single day to be refreshed and restored in His presence. Because when we do this, we'll be able to fully push forward in what God has called us to do, which is to reach these kids and their families with His message of love and hope and salvation. So I encourage you, make time every day to spend in His presence, to pray, to worship, to read your Bible. You know, Taylor talks to his team about this thing called the First 15, and it's 5 minutes of worship, 5 minutes of prayer, and 5 minutes of the Word. And it's just making time to be intentional about spending your part of your day with Jesus. If we can do this, if we find our rest in Him and are restored and refreshed in Jesus, we won't grow weary of doing good. That's all I've got for you guys this week. I love you all. I'm excited for Easter. I'm excited for what's happening in our ministry. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you this weekend.